Something I'm going to have to figure out in the near future is what exactly I need to do so that I don't have to keep zooming in and out. But again, yo Derek, yo Pocket Universe, welcome sir. Today I'm going to do some working on some fundamentals here. I really need to get myself a webcam because using a phone really sucks. Although my daughter has a spare phone, I could always turn that into a webcam. Trying to figure out how to connect the phone cam to USB so that it works on the lives, because for some reason the phone won't show when I connect through USB, but it'll connect through Wi-Fi, and then there's just not reliability in the quality of video when I do that. So for now I'm just stuck doing it like this until I can figure it out, but it'll happen. So in the meantime, today I'm going to be doing, well, I'm sure there is an easier method, and I know that you'll probably know it, so we'll have to talk about that and figure it out. I tried everything that I could find online, but yeah, we'll see. We'll get it done eventually, and it'll look good. Absolutely, we will get together and figure it out. So today's video is just going to be me doing some facial expressions, and not my real face, but on paper. And so back to basics, just kind of doing like some warm-ups and trying to get some crack off some expressions, because I always seem to struggle with expressions. So let's see what we can do here. Make sure I got a good angle here too to do this. There we go, that's the full pad. See some here too. Okay. Let's start off with some happy. You see happy, excuse me, happy involves some high or up eyebrows there. Nice big toothy smile. Ain't that the tooth? Yes, sir. Alright, so let's call that one happy. And we'll do some sad. These angles and stuff like that really helps as well. So, the eyes pointing down a little bit. There's big angled mouth right here. Furrowed brow. So make sure that when you're doing sad, you want to kind of have the eyebrows angled up too. So if you have them angled down and you have a furrowed brow, and it's going to make him look angry. I don't know how clear this is on your end. Hopefully you can see these up here. It's an ear way down here. Thank you, sir. So if you're joining me for the first time, please do me a huge favor and right down there should be like a little watermark. If you could just click on that and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. Down below, there's some links in the description of the video. We have my friend Andrew Stewart, who's a collaborator in kids books with me, has a channel, as well as my friend Derek, who, as you can see, has been chatting up from Pocket Universe Comics, and he does live comic book auctions on Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays, and he'll be following up tonight after my show. So if you please subscribe to those guys, as well as click the little bell icon beside the subscribe button, and you will be able to get notifications of every time I post. And that way you don't miss any of my awesome, super awesome, amazing videos that, you know, is drawing the public to my page by the boatloads. Derek's show tonight will be starting at 9, right after mine. My show wraps up. Okay, so right here we got Mr. Sad. Please also like, comment, interact. That's what my show is all about, interaction, getting people to talk. Well, what's one of the next? We're going to have an angry face. I don't know who is watching. There's 4 people, 3 people. One of them is me, so technically I guess there's 3 people. So if you're watching, please feel free to comment. Feel free to participate. That'd be great. So Mr. Angry Face here has some pretty severely arched eyebrows, which adds to the anger and rage. Eyes are big and bold. Intense. Glaring right through your soul. Big flared nostrils. Scrunched up nose. It looks more like a smooshed up nose, but you get the idea. Snarl. Give him a little bit of frazzled hair as well, too. Make him look really intense, like he's extremely angry. Get those, the brow all furrowed, and this guy is super duper mad. One thing that I've seen that really helps with the anger is to really darken those eyes. Make them look sinister. Like he's going to destroy you. Whatever it is you did. Yes, a typical... Not just Starbucks. I worked in retail many, many years ago, and every customer is angry. I used to work at McDonald's, man. Holy smokes. You want to talk about angry people. I will never, ever... I applaud anybody that works in retail or service industry. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome. Thanks for joining my channel. You're an artist, are you? Great. What is your medium of choice? Markers, nice. Do you have Copics? Do you use Copics, or do you have a different brand? Do you really use a brand? Do you have a particular favorite, or do you just use whatever's available? That's good. Sometimes as an artist, using whatever is available, whatever you can find, is all it takes, all you need. I pretty much grab any pencil I can find, any marker I can find. So this expression right here is Mr. Confused. He's not sure what to think of the situation that he is in. Confused about everything. Yeah, story of my life there as well. This is me trying to figure out how to get OBS working, the broadcasting software working, so that I can make these videos that look much nicer and much sleeker. This is me right here, except I don't have as much hair as this guy here. Scotch is always the answer, Paul, my brother, my cousin. You tune into my late night shows, there will be lots of Scotch. I'll be doing a couple late night shows next week, and we'll have some more interesting conversations and alcohol induced artwork. Hey Devin, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. So in about an hour, I'm going to be passing off to Derek on Pocket Universe Comics. I will give you a heads up, Paul. Hope you like late nights, but you're over on the West Coast, so to you it'll be prime Scotch time. Yes. Scotchy, Scotch. Who doesn't love a good Scotch? Let's make Mr. Tired here. What should we do, Mr. Tired? Practicing your spelling skills there, Derek. Mr. Tired is just, how we have it. So his eyes just, the eyebrows are just kind of lazing out there. Hope I don't sound like Bob Ross while I'm doing it. I have to have the eyelids just drooping way down. This looks like me every day at work. Especially last night, I didn't get a lot of sleep, but I'll put my hair on there. A little rock for a friend. He's so tired, even his nose is drooping here. One thing that I find when I'm tired, and I'm gonna sound like a total goof talking like this, but my mouth hangs open because my mouth just doesn't want to close. My jaw doesn't want to stay shut. I think it's just because it's just waiting for the next yawn to come along. So that's what's gonna happen with my tired friend here. Let's not forget the bags under the eyes. I want to thank everybody for joining me again. I'm actually pretty excited. A lot of people here, in and out. If there's anything you want to see for future episodes, please let me know. I'm listening. Interested in all ideas. Apologize if I have a nose whistle here. Please subscribe by pressing that little button. Oh my god, what happened to my finger? It's pushing too hard. Subscribe by pushing that little button there, please. The more subscribers, the better. And underneath, if you could click on the bell icon. It's drawing in a different style. Yes, I've got my own methods, Tiffany. I'm not traditionally trained, so I'm a little off the wall. But that's my point of my videos is in future episodes I'm going to be trying different techniques, different styles, going back to the basics like what I'm doing here. Hopefully trying to improve my art style, improve my techniques, and just learn how other people do stuff. So please hang in for the ride. If you press the little bell icon down below, the subscribe button for notifications, that would be awesome. And you can catch up with me every time I go online. You can catch up with me on any of the videos that I upload. I also will be uploading a number of other sorts of videos, art videos, some that aren't live. Well, live is the feature of my YouTube channel, but I'll be doing lots of stuff. And when you're done here, you can check out my other films that I've made. I got some short films that I've performed in, as well as helped create and produce. So be sure to check it out. They're lots of fun. So what do we do now? I'll say somebody's really surprised. What do you think? Let's put something surprising here. Hope you guys can see these. Some big open mouth surprise guy here. Where are you from, Tiffany, if you're still here? What should I talk about? What should we talk about? If you guys are just joining me, if you haven't already heard or didn't see my show on Monday, I gave a sneak preview of the new mascot for Pocket Universe Comics that I designed. It's so secretive that even the owner of Pocket Universe Comics doesn't know what the final work is going to look like. And that will be presented on this coming Sunday's show of the Pocket Universe. And we'll have a sketch cover that will be available for auction. It'll be a blind auction, so you won't be able to see what the final product is, the finished piece is. But I guarantee you will love it and be worth every penny. So I'll give a little sneak preview here. Make sure it doesn't show up on the screen. I'm going to drop it and ruin the surprise for everybody. It's right there. And yes, I'm going to guest on the show. So I will be in Grimsby at the Pocket Universe, and I will be a guest host for the show Sunday night. I'll be there, and you be there, or be square. So as you can see, right here, this little window is the sneak preview for the next comic book cover. Not that. That is a sketch and a doodle, and that's a Batman doodle. So be there, and then you have an opportunity to bid on the book and see some exclusive artwork this coming Sunday. Alright, so let's draw somebody who's smug. I'll just put here. You know what? I'll just start in the middle, work my way out. How do we do a serious face? So for a serious face, obviously, let's be as serious and streamlined and angled as possible. You're joking around with this guy. We'll go for the typical and the most important one for most comic book illustration, cartoon illustrations. This one will be Rage. Nostrils flared right up. It's turning more into more like craze as opposed to rage. Hey Tiffany, welcome back. Where are you from, Tiffany? I'm located up here in Canada in southwestern Ontario, the Great White North, which was definitely living up to its name late last night and early in the morning. Indiana, very nice. Well, welcome. I'm glad to have you on here. Indiana is one state that I don't believe I've ever been to. Not that I have a lot of experience going into the States. Crossroad of America. What is the capital of Indiana? Why do I know that? I should know that. Indianapolis? Or am I just... Yeah, I was right. Oh, look at that. Home of the Indianapolis 500, right? That would make sense. Yeah, not okay. Yeah, I know. I hear my cat. Yeah, she likes to make appearances. Vocally only. She wants nothing to do with any of the humans in this household. She's an angry little cat, except when she's in heat. And then when she's in heat, she thinks we're all the rage. TikTok, yes. I actually just downloaded the app and started watching it very, very briefly yesterday, I think it was. And I'm getting a ton of notifications, but I've got very little experience in it. It's kind of like a rehash of Vine, am I correct? Or is it something different? Disgusted would be a good... Musically TikTok? No, I can't. I'm completely out there then. No, I can't say what I know what TikTok is necessarily. TikTok, like, is in... isn't there an artist that does that one song? Kesha or something like that. Hit or miss, eh? Disgusted face. So disgusted face. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've been drawing my unorthodox style for many, 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 many millennia. trying to improve. I'm trying to make myself better as much as I can. I'm a fan of many other artists and whatnot as well, so I thank you. Say I try to emulate, but I don't try to emulate so much as I try to be influenced by some artists. I'm a big fan of comic book art, so most of my style is based on that. But this is, again, what I mentioned before about I want my show to be exploring and learning, my channel to be about exploring and learning new styles and kind of getting away from the comic book style in a way, but at the same time embracing it as well as an art form, because it really is an art form all on its own. Drawing with waffles. Tell me more about drawing with waffles. Is that a channel, another channel? Is it a style? Is it a YouTube channel? I need to I need to reach out and start to engage more in the community of artists, other artists as well, on YouTube, and see what everybody is doing, what their styles are. I know a number of artists in the comic book industry, but beyond that, I don't. I know a lot of independent artists as well and stuff, but in regards to other styles and whatnot, I really need to engage more, and that's what I'm hoping to do as well. Hopefully, I can come across more people like. All right, thanks for coming out, Tiffany. See you later. Appreciate you visiting. I'll check out a lot of the other artists online as well. Try to get engaged and see what everybody else is doing. Thanks again, Tiffany. Appreciate you hanging out with me today. Some of these are pretty rough. I think the fundamentals are there in regards to some of these. Something with the sketchbook paper too is I need to learn not to lean in and then rub all the stuff off. What a dumb look. Something dumb. This guy is going to be kind of confused. I'm not sure what exactly is going on. He's not really confused, but he's dumbfounded because he has no idea what's going on. And a hollow blank expression. I don't even bother knocking because nobody is home here. This looks like all of my bosses at work. Vaughn, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. It's been a little quiet in here. I have some visitors, some new people visiting. Good to see you, Vaughn. Thank you for joining the show. So, if you're just joining now, I'm just doing some little fundamentals, some kicking it old school, back to the basics. Just drawing some expressions, practicing some expressions. Done so far here. Got Mr. Happy, Mr. Sad, Mr. Anger, Mr. Confused, Mr. Tired, Mr. Shocked, Mr. Disgusted, Mr. Rage, Mr. Smug, Mr. Serious, and Mr. Hollow. So let's try something a little different here. Everybody seems a little bored. Let's just do some facial construction here. So this framework that I'm doing here is old school basic. I'm not very good at frameworks. I just kind of wing it. So this is like the eye line. This is the bottom of the nose. And the mouth would come about halfway through. Eyebrows up above. Let's see what I can come up with here. So in about 15 minutes, I'll be done. I'll be throwing you guys off to Pocket Universe for their new Comic Book Wednesday show, where you can buy brand new comic books and auction for some older stuff. Comic Universe is pretty awesome. And just as importantly, tune in on Sunday on the Pocket Universe comic book auction as well. And I will be there as a co-host. So you can check out some new exclusive mascot artwork, and as well as bid on it, created by me. Kind of looks like a drag queen from this angle, but actually I'll angle the camera up and you can take a look, and she looks a lot less like a drag queen. You look at her from a proper angle, proper perspective. I hope those of you that are tuned in are enjoying this. This angle does have its disadvantages. It makes the face look extremely long. For those of you who just joined, see a couple people just joined. I'm just working some fundamentals here. Earlier, I did a bunch of facial expressions, different characters, different facial expressions, and seem to get pretty boring in my channel here, so I thought I'd switch it up a little bit, give you something a little more interesting to look at. Don't fret, it is not a drag queen. This angle is not very flattering to the artwork. Not that there's anything wrong with drag queens, just wasn't quite what I was trying to achieve here. So I'll angle the camera up in a few seconds so you can have a look to see what it looks like from a better angle. Look. So if you like what I've done, please like, please subscribe. You can press that little button right there to subscribe. If you go down below into the comment area, or sorry, before the comment area, into the description area, there is also a bell icon, and you can click on that bell icon to get notified every time I'm online, every time I'm creating something or propping something up on my channel. So I appreciate it if you take a look, if you enjoy what you see here. In about 9 minutes, I will be finishing up and throwing off to Pocket Universe Comics for their Wednesday night new comic book auction. So please join them if you're interested in comic books. Sometimes just hop on in for a good time. Lots of laughs here and there. After you subscribe to my channel, please take a look at some of the other videos on my channel. Lots of fun stuff. There's things such as box breaks and mail day reveals, as well as short films from contests that we've participated in, and there'll be so much more content going up in the next few weeks. Regular content added for your enjoyment, and things I promise will get better and will look better in the near future as I try to professionalize and spiffy up my content a little more, as well as my presentations, such as with the live art. So anything you want to see on my channel, please comment below. Please message me. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram. And you'll know who I am once you search my name up, because there's not too many people, and I'm at the top of most of those social media circles in regards to presence. So absolutely follow me, converse with me, ask me questions. I also take commissions, and I'd love to hear ideas for my show. Anything that you find interesting, anything that you do not like, please let me know. And most importantly, please subscribe, please follow, please turn on notifications, please comment, please like, and please view everything. Take a look. I think there's something there for everybody to enjoy. So on that note, I'm going to wrap it up very briefly. And I'm going to share a link to Derek's channel, Pocket Universe Comics, in just a second. So there's the link there. So in about 5 minutes, please click on and go ahead and check out Pocket Universe Comics. Thanks for viewing tonight. Appreciate you coming in, appreciate the likes, appreciate everything. Please come back, subscribe, turn on notifications with the little bell icon down below, and please feel free to interact. Thanks, Derek. Appreciate it. See you on the other side, bud. Cheers, everybody.